let's talk about the women's short program in the 2025 Lombardia Trophy. Let's first talk about the People's Princess, Alyssa Liu. She's coming into this competition and this Olympic season as the world champion, so I can't even believe the amount of pressure that she's under. She started her season in the most Alyssa way possible by tripping, falling, and rolling over the ice going to her opening pose. I thought her new short program was very beautiful, a little bit more of the same as we got last season, although she has said this is a bit of like a sequel or a sister program to that one. I think her dress is really beautiful, and I'm glad she stayed with the same kind of style that she did last year, since we all know that her free skate dress is completely different. It looked to me like she got a little bit too close to the boards when it came to her triple, but I think she'll get it. She's been doing it in practice, obviously, and I love that she's putting it in the second half and just really going for it. I wanted to comment on her double axel. I thought it was so beautiful, the transitions in and out. It was just one of the best that I've seen for a while. Which brings up to the point as to whether we think we're going to see the triple axel this season. I think maybe Grand Prix final, nationals, around there. I guess it depends on what kind of shape she's in and how it's going in practice, but I'd love to see it. Now let's talk about Sarah Everhart, who is trying her best to get one of those Olympic spots, and this program was a great way to start her season. I love that she upgraded her combo to a triple S triple toe. I love that she's pushing forward in her technical content as well as her artistry, and her consistency seems to still be the same. I would actually love to see her work towards getting it in the second half of the program by the Grand Prix or Nationals. It could give her an edge against some of the other competitors. What could be really crazy for Sarah here is if she stays consistent and beats Alyssa. That would be an insane statement to make. And to be honest, I would have had her in first place. She landed all the jumps perfectly. Alyssa made a mistake, so I would have had her first. So before we go on, I'm just going to warn you, I'm probably going to butcher all these names. But next, I'm going to be talking about Japan's Rion Somiyushi. That sounds so wrong. Rion's jumps are absolutely huge and massive and high. It's kind of amazing. You could tell she struggled a bit with the jumps today. Everything looked a little labored, but she fought through it and made it through and got good scores for it. I liked her costume and I thought it was pretty. I liked the colors in it, but I did think it looked a little juniorish for being 22 years old. Also, I wanted to add that her spins were very beautiful and incredibly fast, and I love that. Now I'm going to talk about Seong Kim from Korea, and I thought her jumps were amazing and huge. In her combo, the second jump was almost bigger than the first. Her jumps are massive, and it actually reminds me somewhat of Karen Chin from the US, but she has much better control of them. I don't think her choreography was quite up to the level of some of the other programs, but she has a really beautiful skating quality about her. I thought Laura Naki-Gutman from Italy really made a lot of strides last season, and I'm excited to see what happens for her during this Olympic season, especially with the Olympics being in Italy. I saw a lot of people complaining about her PCS on X, and I thought they were saying that it was overinflated because she was in Italy, and then I checked and I'm like, no, it's actually really low. I love that she skates with so much speed. She makes interesting positions on the ice as well as in her spins, and her jumps are huge. I swear during her solo jump, it looked like somebody had a string and they just pulled her up. Anyways, I'm very excited for tomorrow's free skate, and let me know what you guys thought of all these programs and more. I'd love to discuss in the comments with you.